The Psychology of Money. Chapter 2. Luck and Risk. Is Bill Gates a genius, or was he just lucky? The answer, uncomfortable as it may be, is both. In Chapter 2, Morgan Housel introduces us to the two most powerful forces in finance, luck and risk. He tells the story of Lakeside School. In 1968, this was the only high school in the world that had a computer terminal. The odds of a high school having a computer back then were about 1 in a million. Bill Gates happened to go to that school. If he hadn't, Microsoft would not exist. Gates himself admits this. He says, if there had been no Lakeside, there would have been no Microsoft. That is extreme luck. But there is a darker side to this story. Bill Gates had a best friend named Kent Evans. Kent was just as smart as Bill. They planned to conquer the world together. But before they graduated, Kent died in a mountaineering accident. The odds of a high school student dying on a mountain are roughly 1 in a million. Do you see the pattern? Bill Gates experienced 1 in a million luck. Kent Evans experienced 1 in a million risk. Luck and risk are siblings. They are the same force, just moving in different directions. Let's look at the world today. We love to worship the self-made billionaires. We look at Elon Musk or the creators of the latest AI giants and say, they worked hard. They took risks. They deserve it. And they do. But for every Elon Musk, there are 1,000 other founders who worked just as hard, were just as smart, but filed for bankruptcy because the timing was wrong. In 2026, it is easy to feel jealous. You see a 22-year-old making millions on the internet, and you feel like a failure. But remember, not all success is due to hard work, and not all poverty is due to laziness. So what is the advice for us? How do we use this to manage our money? First, be humble when you win. Realize that a coin flip went your way. Don't let your ego convince you that you are invincible. Second, be compassionate when you lose. Sometimes you make the right bet, and the world just rolls a bad number. Stop trying to copy specific people. You cannot copy their luck. Instead, copy broad patterns. Save money. Be patient. Diversify. These are patterns that work regardless of luck. The world is complex and random. The only way to survive is to give yourself a margin of safety. Next up, we will discuss never enough and why rich people do crazy things to get just a little bit more. Class dismissed.